So hi everyone, and welcome to this breathing exercise which is really good for calming the nervous system and calming the breath. This is called Nadi shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing, and it works on breathing in and out through different channels of the nose. So we're going to start today in a really comfortable position, and I'd like you to either start by sitting on a chair and position perhaps some cushions around the back or underneath the seat, just to elongate the spine and protect the lower back. Or you can come to sit on a cushion, a pillow, a bolster or a block. So anything that's going to elevate your seat. And you might want to come to sit on the knees if that's comfortable for you, or perhaps in a cross-legged position. But basically it needs to be a seat which is comfortable for you, where the spine is straight and you feel supported and calm. So take a moment now to find your correct position, which is right for you. And then we're going to settle in just a moment. So this pose is known as a purifying and a cleansing pranayama. And that means that with each breath, we're really cleansing and we're de-stressing the body and we're calming the nervous system down. So Nadi shodhana is a breathing technique that you can come back to at any point during the day. I particularly like to do this in the mornings if my head is feeling very busy or I'm feeling quite stressed. And it's something that you can come back to at different points during your life. So come to your comfortable seated position. Take a moment to close the eyes and take a really deep inhale in through the nose. And a deep exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. Exhaling the day. One more, inhale through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Good. So as we come into our comfortable seated position, just take a deep inhale in and raise the shoulders up, and then exhale, roll them back and down, tucking the chin slightly in to elongate the spine, allowing that channel of energy to flow through the spine. Take a few inhales and a few exhales. And then I'd just like you to focus on the fingers and the hands in this position. Now, if you're feeling like you need more stability and you really want to ground yourself down, then place the palms facing down over the knees. And this allows us to feel a little bit more stable and connected to the earth and to ourselves. Just remembering to keep inhaling in and exhaling through the nose. Now, if we're feeling slightly more open, we can place the palms facing upwards. And if we're feeling slightly more open to the world around us, ready to give, ready to absorb, we can keep the palms facing up. So play around with a few deep inhales and a few deep exhales through the nose and see which one feels good for you. And when you've found that comfortable position, remembering to tuck the chin down to elongate the spine, allowing the flow of energy and the flow of prana to move through the body and through the spine, we take a deep inhale in together through the nose. We retain the breath at the top, we hold the breath, and then a full deep inhale out through the nose. Good. What I'd like you now to do is just take the right hand and place it on the lower stomach. And really breathe deeply into the hand and really notice the inhalation and the exhalation. Now hopefully you should feel the stomach rising and falling, gently pushing into the hand and gently melting away from the hand. And just take a few moments to experience this. And perhaps you might notice that the breath is quite shallow here. And if so, just try to really deepen the breath and really deepen into the stomach breathing. This allows us to feel much more calm and grounded. And if we feel that the breath in the stomach is quite shallow, and that we're breathing more into the chest, this is a real sign that we're quite stressed and we're anxious. So we try to channel the breathing less in the chest, but more starting in the lower belly, moving up to the middle belly, and then gradually moving up to the chest. So try to just notice and experience the breath moving through the lower belly, the middle belly, the upper chest, and then exhaling down through the chest, the middle belly, and the lower belly. Remembering to take some really deep inhales and exhales through the nose. And as we come into this practice today, we remind ourselves that we can feel steady and we can feel calm in our breathing practice, and that we dedicate this time to ourselves as an act of love, as an act of kindness to ourselves, to restore our breathing and our bodies back to its natural system. Perhaps when our breath becomes out of line, our stress levels become out of whack, we really need to ground back down to ourselves. Now just take the right hand to the chest and just notice and feel the breath moving into the hand and the chest. And remember, really try to breathe from the lower belly first, up to the middle and then up to the chest. And as we place the hand on the chest, we find a greater sense of connection with the heart, which brings us back to ourself and our center. And on the next exhale, just take the hand back down to the knee and take a deep inhale in through the nose and a full deep inhale through the mouth. Good, and then just fluttering open the eyes. So we've just grounded ourselves into our practice today, and we're going to now start with our alternate nostril breathing, also known as Nadi shodhana. So what I'd like you to do is to take the right palm out in front of you. The palm is facing up. Now we're going to create something called a Vishnu mudra. And for this, we fold the index finger and the middle finger towards the palm of the hand. So this is our Vishnu mudra. Now, if this feels too tricky, we can also bend the ring finger down if that's easier for you. Okay. So it might feel slightly strange, something that we're not used to doing very much. So as we come into either our Vishnu mudra or with all three fingers bent, we just take a deep inhale in through the nose. So inhale through the nose and a full deep exhale through the nose. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use the right thumb to close the right nostril. We then breathe in through the left nostril. We pause and hold the breath. We close the left nostril with the left ring finger, and we exhale through the right nostril. We breathe in through the right nostril. We hold the breath and close the right nostril with the right thumb, and we exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Pause and hold the breath. Close the left nostril with the left finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril with the right thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. And just take the hand away. So we've had a quick practice at Nadi shodhana. Now, what you might notice is that certain nostrils are easy to breathe through, and that can change throughout the day. It might be that one feels quite blocked, or it's just there's slightly less movement and less breath coming through. And that's absolutely fine, that's completely normal. And it's the same for all of us. But what we will find is that actually, as we go through, different sides of the nostrils might start to open up. Okay, so I'm going to take you through this, and you might want to start with your eyes open, and then I will guide you to close the eyes. So palms are facing up. We bend the index and the middle finger down into Vishnu Mudra, or if you want to, you can take all 3 fingers down. For me, actually taking all 3 fingers down is actually easier, but strictly this is Vishnu Mudra, and it might be easier for you. Take a deep inhale in through the nose and a full exhale through the nose. Hold the breath for a moment. Place the right thumb onto the right nostril. Inhale in through the left nostril. Hold the breath and close the left nostril with the left finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Pause and retain the breath. Close the right nostril with the right thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril with the left finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Pause and retain the breath. Close the right nostril with the right thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Pause and retain the breath. Close the left nostril with the left finger. Breathe out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Pause and retain the breath. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Pause, retain and close. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Pause, retain and close that nostril. Breathe out through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Pause, retain the breath. Close the nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right. Pause, retain and close. Exhale through the left nostril. And close the eyes. Inhale through the left nostril. Pause, retain and close. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Pause, retain the breath, close the nostril and breathe out through the left nostril. Inhale through the left. Pause, retain, close, breathe out through the right. Inhale through the right. Pause, retain, close, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Pause left, open right, breathe out through the right. Inhale right. Close and swap, exhale left. Inhale left. Pause, close, breathe out through the right. Inhale right. Pause, close and breathe out through the left nostril. And then just remove the hand with the eyes closed. Place the hand back down on the knee and take a deep inhale in through the nose. Out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Out through the nose. And just continue breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, and just notice how you feel here. Perhaps there is a little bit more openness through the nose. There's a bit more energy and lightness as the energy in the breath has flowed through the nostrils. Now, as I said, this is a breathing technique which you can come back to at any point during your life or during the day when we're feeling particularly stressed or anxious. And as a way to remember, you always swap after the inhale. So always swapping after the inhale. We're just going to do this one more time. So take a deep inhale in through the nose and a deep exhale through the nose. Keeping the eyes closed, place the palm out in front of you. Come into your Vishnu Mudra by bending the middle finger and the index finger in, or perhaps all three middle fingers. Deep inhale in through the nose. Deep exhale through both nostrils. Come to close the right nostril with the right thumb. Inhale in through the left nostril. Then pause, retain the breath. Close the left nostril with the left finger. Breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril. Pause, close. Breathe out through the left nostril. In through the left nostril. Pause, close, out through the right nostril. In through the right nostril. Pause, close, out through the left nostril. In through the left nostril. Pause, close, out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close, pause, out through the left. And just take a moment to keep going on your own here. Remembering, if you lose track, you always swap after the inhale. So after every inhale, you pause and you swap. And take a few moments to find your own rhythm here as you cleanse and purify the breath in the mind and the body. And then on the next exhale, just come to relax the hand back down onto the knee. Keeping the eyes closed, take a deep inhale in through the nose. And take a deep inhale out through the nose. Deep inhale in through the nose. And this time out through the mouth. Good. And just take a few calm breaths on your own now. Slowly fluttering open the eyes with a smile. And just notice how you feel here. How you feel in comparison to the start of the breathing exercise, the start of the practice. And perhaps there are still some tensions, there is still some stress, but just really feel the difference in the body and in the mind as we spent that time calming our breath and calming ourselves down. Take the palms of the hands together at the chest. Lower the forehead to the fingers. Namaste, and well done for completing Nadi Shodhana. Hopefully you're feeling more centered, more grounded, and more calm.